wholeness and balance to the gods and the goddesses, to the mages and the mystics, to the sages and the seers, the alchemists and the adepts. Wholeness and balance to all my mental gymnasts. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Crystal Healing Vibrations. I am your host, Crystal Heal. Today I bring to you a very powerful mental exercise. One that, when it is done, should bring you into the right state of mind. I think that it's so very needed for the time that we are presently living in. I first received this mental exercise from a video that popped up on my YouTube recommendations. I can't quite recall the name of the channel that it was on, but it had something fish in it. Now, this mental exercise was originally created by a psychoanalyst, and I think his name is Gestapo or something to that effect. But nevertheless, I'm going to try to recreate this exercise for you to the best of my ability, and hopefully it will be as powerful and as enjoyable for you as it has been for me. In this exercise, I will be asking to speak to different aspects of your mind, different aspects of your psyche. So one of the first things you're going to need is a place that is private and calm, that's going to allow you to dig deep into your psyche to answer some questions that I'm going to ask you without being interrupted. You will need to pause the video in between the questions in order to allow you the ample enough time to answer the questions thoroughly and effectively. I ask that you speak the answers out aloud in an audible voice. If you're unable to do that, that is okay. The experiment or the experience, the exercise will still be of benefit to you. However, it is my belief that if you speak it aloud, that it will be more impactful for you. Okay, in this exercise, I'm going to call forth different aspects of your mind, okay? I don't want to necessarily speak with you. I want to speak with the aspect of the mind that I call forth exclusively, okay? I'm going to give you an example so you can kind of understand what I'm saying and the general format that I want you to use. Okay, I'm going to ask to speak to the, let's say, the fun seeker aspect of you. And again, I want you to, there is an aspect of you that only seeks out fun. That is its sole purpose. That is its job, is to simply seek out fun. And that is the part that I want you to pull forth and really, really embody, okay? I'm going to ask, to whom am I speaking? At which point you would say, this is the fun seeker speaking. Then I'm going to ask questions like, what is your purpose? And you say, very simply, to seek fun. Okay, we're going to keep it simple. Then I'm going to ask something like, who do you seek fun for? And an answer for that would be, I seek fun for Crystal. It's the whole point of my life. Crystal really likes fun, and she appreciates it when I find it for her. It makes her day brighter. Okay, so the idea I really want you to get here, you guys, is I want you to identify exclusively with that part of your mind, the part of your mind that it simply seeks fun. Okay, or again, whatever aspect it is that I'm calling forth. And I really want you to embody just that portion of your mind exclusively. Okay. So now I'm going to ask if I can speak to the aspect of your mind that is the fixer. May I speak to the fixer? To whom am I speaking? Okay, Fixer. And what is your purpose? Well, what things do you fix? Are you considered useful? Fixer, are you loved? Do you enjoy fixing things? What happens if everything is fixed? Well, may I speak to the controller now, Fixer? I would like to speak to the controller. To whom am I speaking? Okay, controller. And what is your purpose? What types of things do you control? Do you like to control? Why do you like to control? Are you considered useful? Controller, what would happen if you stopped controlling? Well, are you always appreciated? Under what conditions are you sometimes asked to get out of the way? How does that make you feel? Okay, controller, is it okay if I speak to other parts of the mind? I mean, if anything seems out of hand, you can surely take control again. But very briefly, may I speak to another aspect of the mind? I'd like to speak to the protector, if that's okay with you. May I have that permission? May I speak to the protector? To whom am I speaking? And what is your purpose? What do you protect? Who is the main one that you protect? Protector, what happens if you stop protecting? Are you appreciated generally? Are you sometimes less appreciated? How does that make you feel? And what do you go on doing anyway? Is there any point in time where you've been asked to stop doing your job? How did that work out? Did you stop for very long? Okay, protector. May I speak to further parts of the mind? If that's okay with you. May I speak to the skeptic, please? To whom am I speaking? What is your purpose? Skeptic, are you appreciated? Why exactly are you skeptic? In what ways are you helpful? What would happen if you stopped doing your job? Can you think of a time when you saved the day? How do you feel about this video, this exercise? And what would happen if you just sat back and let everything be believed? That's right. Exactly. You play an important role, skeptic. When was the last time you switched off or took a break? Did you disappear altogether? Thank you. Thank you, skeptic, for your time. But I would like to ask if I can go on with this exercise by asking, may I speak to desire? To whom am I speaking? What is your purpose? What kind of things do you desire? Do you feel that you are appreciated? What would happen if you stop existing? Is it a good thing that you are around? May I speak to another part of the mind? May I speak to the judging mind, please? To whom am I speaking? And what is your role here? Well, what kind of things do you judge? Why do you judge things? What would happen if you stopped? Would it be a good idea for you to just stop altogether? Are you sometimes asked to take a break from your job? How easy is it for you to take a break? What benefits do you bring? Do you feel unappreciated sometimes? Do you get much rest? Yeah, I think it's a good idea that you don't take a break altogether, that you don't just quit your job. Judging mind, would it be possible for me to speak to another aspect of the mind? May I speak to the seeker of the way? To whom am I speaking? What is your purpose? What happens when you find the way? Is it possible for you to ever stop seeking? What advantages do you bring? Thank you, Seeker of the Way, for answering those questions. May I speak to the silent witness now, if that's possible? Can I speak to the silent witness? To whom am I speaking? What is your purpose? Can you describe yourself for me? What are you witnessing right now? Do you ever find that the judging mind gets in the way of things sometimes? Do you get noticed very often? How does that make you feel? What do you like, and how often does that happen? Thank you so much. I'd like to speak to one last part of the mind. One last part. Can I speak to the vast mind? To whom am I speaking? How vast are you? Do you have a limit? Where are you? Are you contained in any way? When are you? Is there anything in space that does not exist inside of you? Is there any time that does not exist inside you? Can there be a such thing as an outside of you? Now stay inside of this aspect of yourself for as long as possible. Allow yourself time to recharge. Thank you for tuning in.